Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Here we are for another TEMU haul. All three of these packages got delivered yesterday, and there's parts of about 5 different orders in these. So I thought the family's out playing Pokemon, so I thought I'd take a chance to come down here and record a video for all of you. And there's not very many products in these, maybe 11 or so, so it shouldn't take too long. But thank you for watching. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Also in the description, you'll see that there is a link to download the TEMU app, and then a promo code that if you use that code, you will get 50% off your order and $100 in coupons. And I don't know if you get the $100 in coupons when you first download the app or after you place the first order, but either way, it's a great deal. So let's get started. So I did open these because one of them did have a bingo prize for my kids. If you saw one of my earlier videos, on Christmas Eve we do bingo, and so I've been buying $5, $6 items off of TEMU, and so I kind of pull those out just in case the kids watch any of these so they don't see it. But let's get into this first one. So this first item, it's hard to see in this packaging, but this is that hyaluronic acid, so it's like a face serum. I've noticed as I get older that my skin dries out a lot faster, and this in other products I've used has really seemed to help. So I'm hoping that this will be along the same line. Just checking to see if it was taped, but it's not. Hyaluronic acid serum. So I would typically use this after I wash my face or after I use a face mask. And it looks like there's 0.68 fluid ounces. So I'm excited to try that. Oh, I should say I'm wearing my TEMU shirt from my red TEMU haul that maybe you might have seen on an earlier video. It's a little bit bigger than maybe what I needed. So this, I would say this shirt runs a little big. And this particular design comes in lots of different patterns. So maybe just keep that in mind if you order one like this, that it seems to run a little big. And then this is one of the necklaces that I got on a TEMU haul. It's hard to see it on this because the shirt's pretty busy, so this would probably be better on a white shirt or a plain shirt, but it's pretty. And then I guess while I'm at it, this is a ring that I got on a haul that I didn't tape because I wasn't recording them then, but this is, it's hard to see, but it's a red heart, but it's kind of, I don't know how I feel about it because it sticks up awfully far, so I think it would catch on things. But I'm wearing it since it's red, but I don't know. I don't know if I like this ring or not. This one's kind of a miss for me. And then for those of you that saw, I got 4 of these. These are satin bonnets, and I tried one of these a couple nights ago, and this was a big miss for me. There's nothing wrong with the product itself. It just doesn't work for me. It slid all over the place. My goal was to wear this on my hair at night so that it wouldn't get caught underneath me, but really then it just kind of bunched up at the bottom and made it hurt my neck. Plus, this really wasn't tight enough for my head, so it slid all over the place, and I know I could pin it, but then I'm afraid it'd be too tight. So note to self, when you order something new, you don't need to order it in every color until you find out that it works. So I've got 2 that I never opened, so I'll probably save those for a giveaway, a subscriber giveaway. But yeah, so my girls will maybe use these, and I could use these just, you know, as long as I wasn't trying to use it for what I was using it for. Like I could just wear it around the house kind of as a dust cover, but I know these work for a lot of people, but they did not work for me. All right, so back to what we're actually here for, to see the new stuff. This, I believe, is my red is my pair of red glasses. Let's see if I can find my TEMU box cutter. So the other glasses I got came in a little bit nicer of a box. This is pretty plain, although it does say red on it. And they're just blue light glasses, so I'm hoping to get contacts after I go to the eye doctor next time, so that I can start wearing pretty glasses instead of just functional ones. But this one comes in a Ziploc bag, and these are my Sally Jessy glasses. For those of you old enough to remember Sally Jessy Raphael, whoa. So I can't see worth squat unless I get like super close. But I'm really looking forward to wearing these once I get some contacts and can actually see. So yeah, but they're a plastic, but pretty good quality, and oh, well, okay, so let's look at this for a second. I don't know, let me put my glasses on so we can see. So there is a couple of bubbles in the resin or plastic, whatever this is. So that's kind of annoying. That's a little bit of a flaw. Oh, that you can see it a little bit better there. I don't know how noticeable that'll be when I'm actually wearing them, but just to show that you can get flaws like that in them. But they're still good quality. I mean, they feel sturdy. So yeah, so red glasses. And those were $3.41, and the hyaluronic acid serum was $3.14. And we haven't done any of the other ones yet. So last item in this bag. Oh, this is a table lamp. Oh, I lied. There's one more thing in this bag. Always gotta check and make sure you're not missing anything, since stuff sometimes gets caught in the tape. This is just a table lamp. I got one of these in an earlier haul video, but this one's got a round one, and the other one that I got was more rectangular, but it's got a clip on it, so you could clip it to computer monitor. My husband has one clipped to our headboard, so he can have it right behind him when he's reading. But lots of places you could put that. I think it is USB rechargeable. Where did oh, there it is. USB rechargeable. Sorry, my screen flickered there for a second, so I was trying to make sure I was still recording, because if you've seen earlier videos, you know I'm kind of a disaster at that. But yes, USB rechargeable. Does have instructions, customer information, so I guess that's maybe warranty information. I can't read that though. But oh, huge clip. So in this case, the clip is bigger than the light, but this could be good for people that are recording videos, you know, to have a good light behind them if you don't have that. And then it's got a really sturdy clip, and I was going to see if there's any padding or anything. No padding, but kind of a gripper thing on both sides. And then I guess it's just on or off. Oh, and there's the plug-in for that. So this was $6.98. So that's a pretty good deal. All right, next bag. Oh, I've been waiting a long time for this. So I've got, I think, 2 or 3 orders that I placed around the 11th of July that I have still not received. So while TEMU is great and has great prices compared to Amazon, if you need something fast or for a party or for a gift where you have a time deadline, TEMU is not the one to trust. But I don't order things that I need by a certain time, so I prefer TEMU just because it's cheaper for the same products. But just something to keep in mind. Normally it takes about 10 days for stuff to get to me out in the Midwest, but this one's now been over 17. But also, if the package gets to you later than they say it should, they give you $5 back. So I've gotten $15 back now because of these 3 packages. So I can't complain too much. I mean, the shipping was free already. So yeah. So, okay. So this is one of those neck fans that everybody's talking about. This one is pink. This one cost $9.98, which is one of the more expensive ones because I've seen them for $5, $6. So I'm not sure what makes this one more expensive, unless I just wasn't being a good shopper and looking at the different shops that have the same thing. But USB rechargeable. And sometimes these things come pre-charged. And this one does. So then the air comes out up here. You put it around. And then if you're walking around outside, this just helps add a little cool. You can see with somebody with long hair, you'd want to make sure your hair is on the outside of it probably so that this is hitting your neck. But it is flexible. Turn that off. Oh, different speeds. So 3 different speeds. But yeah, I got this one in pink. The one that I've been waiting on that I ordered before this one is white, and I want to say it's probably one of the cheaper ones, but I don't think pink is what's making it more expensive. So we'll have to see when I get that other one if I can tell why this one was more expensive. But yeah, it gets hot and muggy here in the Midwest, so this should be good. And I've got one of my daughters who goes to church camp and she gets super hot, so this would be, and Girl Scout camp, so this would be good for her for that too. All right. Then also in this bag, I don't know if you've seen these, but this is supposed to help with migraines. Now, I don't really get migraines like some people do where they can't see, but I get some pretty strong headaches, mostly probably sinus headaches from allergies. But somehow this little thing is supposed to help, and you are supposed to clip it here on your hand. So I don't know if this is like a pressure point kind of thing. Oh, that kind of hurts. But maybe the goal is it makes your hand hurt so that your head doesn't hurt. I don't know. But yeah, you just put this on your hand and it's supposed to help with headaches. So I thought next time I get a headache that's strong enough that I want to go take some Tylenol, maybe I'll try this too. But it also, as it's sitting on here, it hurts mostly right here. The back side doesn't hurt as much. But it also feels like it could slide off pretty easily. So I don't know how well it'll stay in place. But yeah, so there's that. And this was 89 cents. So cheap enough to give it a try to see if it really works. And then I forgot this part was in one of the other bags. This is nail gel or gel polish, sorry. I've never used gel polish before, so I don't know if there's different things that you have to keep in mind, but it's a pretty burgundy color. I have such pale skin, and for some reason I prefer to wear dark or burgundies and dark reds on my toes mostly. I don't paint my fingers very often just because they always seem to peel quickly, but I was kind of hoping that maybe the gel wouldn't. But I don't know if I have all the right supplies to use this. I mean, do I need to have a heater? Tell me in the comments below. But yeah, and it's a pretty small bottle. What did this cost? Oh, well, this was only 89 cents too, so what do you expect? But since I'm sitting here, I've got several nails that I ordered from TEMU that I haven't tried yet. And most of these were $2 or $3. But everybody that I read said don't use the stickers that come with them to stick them to your nails. Now, I've used the ones that you can buy at Target, and I've never had a problem with the sticky part, but everybody was like, you need to use real nail glue. So I did buy a thing of nail glue, but it didn't come with a brush. So I ordered a brush. I don't know if you need a brush, but I ordered one because, of course, TEMU has those too. So I'm waiting for that to come before I actually try these. But I'm also kind of worried that it'll damage my natural nails because I've got decent nails, and really I'm just wanting this so I don't have to paint them myself, and the color will stay. But yeah, so that's what I got this for, just in case I did paint my real nails, that maybe it would stay longer. But I'm not an expert, so I have no idea if that works like it says. All right, so last bag. This has a few different items in it. Okay, so this has a couple of free items in it. So I play Farmland and Fishland on TEMU, and I finally finished Farmland. And so I got 2 free gifts and 2 coupon packs for finishing that. And so when you're in the app, if you search Farmland, it'll take you to the game, and you can play. You're just watering crops and collecting crops, and you get extra water for when you place orders, or if you do certain tasks, you'll get extra water. And then once pretty much when you first start the game, they have you pick out 2 free prizes. And because of all the stuff they give you right up front, you end up earning the first 3 items almost immediately. So the 2 coupon bundles and your first free prize. But then you got to work and work and work to get that last one so that they can send it all to you. And so I had several orders. I don't know how long it would take to win something if you didn't place any orders. Supposedly you're supposed to be able to not have to share, because you can get extra water if you share with friends, and I don't do any of that stuff. The only place I share my links are in these YouTube videos, which very few people see so far. But yeah, so I finally finished a Farmland game, and so this was one of the free gifts that I picked. I don't have a smartwatch. My husband has an Apple one, but it's an older generation. I'm not sure how much older. But and then it had different colored bands that you could get with it. I picked black because I wear a lot of black, and I figured worst case scenario, black would go with everything pretty much in my wardrobe. And it gives you the opportunity to buy additional watch bands later, which I do have some on order. But this I already took out of the box because I wanted to give it a try. And it took me a little bit to figure out how to put the bands on. But there's like a little metal clasp up here that you kind of push over to get it out, and then you can push it up to get it to stay in place. And of course I put this part on the bottom by mistake one of the times, but what can you say? But it was already charged almost all the way, and you can see I've got this watch face on it, and I'm going to show you in a second how you can change those. But then it's got lots of different so like sleep. So this was last night. I was in bed reading, so it thought I was asleep, so that's why it's coming up with 12 hours. But checking my heart rate, my blood pressure, my average temperature, and you can set how often you want the watch to measure that kind of thing. I think I have mine set to once every hour. And I can get messages on this, text messages. I can get phone calls on this. I haven't yet, but so I was going to show you that it comes with a Q code to download the app that goes with this. And once you link it, you'll see I put it on this page where you can pick the different watch faces, and there's a ton of different watch faces. And once you've picked a watch face once, then it'll show up, and then you can just click on any of these watch faces, and then it will sync with this, and it takes about 30 seconds, and then you'll have your new watch face. But within the app, you can set up all your time increments. You can set up alarms. I accidentally last night in the middle of the night, because I was trying to see what my temperature was, because I was feeling hot, and I accidentally there's an option to find your phone. Let me see if I can get to that. There's one of these that it's going to take me forever to figure out how to use this. You've probably seen it, but it's the page that's got it's the screen that's got tons of little circles for all the different apps. Well, one of them was Find Your Phone, and I was trying to find the temperature one, like I said. Well, I clicked it, and then my phone starts buzzing in the middle of the night. So I guess that's a good feature. If you lose your phone, you can use your watch to help. But this, I think, runs $21. But again, I got this for free, and my husband was setting this up for me last night, getting it off of military time and getting the right time and date and all that stuff. And he said it had more features than his Apple, but again, his Apple is a few generations old. So this is a pretty good, especially if you've got kids that want something like this. This is definitely a good way to get them a smart watch without spending a lot of money, just in case they lose it or crack the screen. TEMU does sell screen protectors, and again, they do sell lots and lots of different bands. So this is a 38 millimeter band, so when I look for replacements, I gotta look for that, but all the bands have the sizes on them. But that's a nice thing to get for free. So again, farmland. The other thing that I got for free, because you get two things, was this car vacuum. And I don't know how much this runs, but I think it's somewhere in the $10 to $15 range. But I got this. A lot of people talk about using this specifically in their car. But it comes with a lot of different accessories. I won't take this out because that'd be kind of hard to figure out maybe how this goes together, but just a lot of different parts. It looks like it's USB rechargeable. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, this had a lot of good reviews. So not bad for free. So I really encourage you to play the games. I know I also play Fishland, and I have still not finished one of those. And the prizes that I picked out for that are things I've since bought. So those prizes may go in a subscriber giveaway box too. But nevertheless, they gave me more time to complete my Fishland journey. So hopefully, I think I've still got 30 days and I'm on my last fish. So hopefully I'll get that done. Okay, so then let's do that one last. So this, since I'm new to YouTube and videoing, I've been doing all my videos on my Windows Surface, which is actually, I mean, aside from the fact that I don't know how to pause correctly, but I now have an actual mouse attached, because for some reason the touch screen on here, on my other video, my son came down and was wanting to talk to me, and I was like trying to get it paused and it wouldn't pause, and I looked ridiculous. So I got a mouse set up, so now I can do that a little bit more easily. But some of the lighting is kind of not so great, especially over here. But this is a video kit, and you can see it's got a stand, so you can either hold it as you're walking around, or it's got the little tripod, and then it's got the place to put your phone and the light. And then this one's unique because it comes with a microphone, and this one also has a remote. Although that being said, I don't see the remote on the picture. but there was a remote. Oh, maybe it's over here. Oh yeah, remote control. So some of them, there's a lot of versions of this that look very similar, but some of them don't have the remote. And so I thought, with the trouble that I have, that a remote would probably be a good idea. But I don't know how well this will improve upon my surface, but we'll have to give it a try once I figure out how to get it set up. But this was $10.98. And you can buy all of these pieces separate as well. I've watched some other videos where they've bought the tripod and then they've bought the light and then the microphone all separate, and that can add up. So if you can, purchase one of these kits that's already put together, and they do come in different prices. I think the one without the remote is $1 cheaper. But yeah, I'm looking forward to testing this out to see if maybe, see, it's like super, maybe I should be holding this over here. It's just darker over here because I've got a better light, I guess, on that side. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to trying that with my hauler business. And then the final thing, which I thought would be fun, so I today's hair washing day. So I didn't do a whole lot to it before I came down here because I knew I was going to be trying out this hair chalk. But so this pack, which this was $4.97, it comes with these hair chalk combs, and you're supposed to be able to just like brush your hair and it transfers temporary color. And so it came in pink, and I think this is blue. Oh, that might have been green. It's kind of a dark green. Let me get the rest of these out. You get a total of 6 combs. So you get a red and an orange, and here's the blue, and a purple. And I don't know if these work, so I just thought I would give it a try while we were here on screen, since I know I'm going to be washing my hair later. So we'll see how easy it is and if the color really does transfer. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? I think I'm okay. My kids pointed out that I had lipstick on my teeth on my last video. Every woman's struggle, right? All right, so let's just hold some hair out here. Well, you can kind of see it coming through. So this might be a good option for Halloween. Yeah, the color's coming through a little bit. Kind of see. I wonder what it would do to this area that's just like totally white. Can I even